Good morning everyone. I'm starting at a bit of a strange location today. Some of these back streets that are going to take me down to the M4 motorway. So my plan is I've walked about half a mile, collected about a bag in total as I just pan round. In two, there's about almost one in there. So my plan is basically I'm going to walk to the M4 motorway and do the alley that runs alongside the motorway, and then come back up and do it behind a lot of these green telecom boxes that just get absolutely hammered. And then in a few days time, which will be the next video, I shall go the same way, but I'm gonna when I get down to the M4, I'm gonna turn left instead of turning right today. So thank you for joining me, guys. Let's just get to work. Right guys, you don't need to come far around these back streets to start encountering lots of litter. So the other day I done what I call my Harlington short route, which I only do every 2 weeks now, and that sort of goes along the grass. You've seen it on quite a few videos. So, and then what I do is I sort of come around these back streets, and basically where I done the introduction is the alleyway, and that's sort of my push for home from there, should we say. But I just thought I want to come and do the under this not under it, by this motorway. Not done it for a long time. I think I've only ever done it once. It's just not really on my radar most of the time. And oh, that went well. So what I'm going to do, as you say, is just walk along these back streets. I did come through here a little while ago when I walked to Cranford Park for one of my Super September videos, when I met up with Tess and Martin. Now for me that was about, when I filmed that, was about 3.5 weeks ago. But I didn't really do much litter picking en route, and I saw how grubby it was. I didn't have the trolley that day, so I'd done a sort of token litter pick, shall we say. A bit of token litter picking. But my objective is these boxes. And we'll see what it's like, because when I went to Cranford that day, I did clean behind this box. It was one of the few things I'd done, so I'm not expecting carnage. So this could possibly be the build up in 3.5 weeks. Let's have a look. There you go guys, look. These boxes are sort of what I'm after today, to be honest. There's a few of them en route. So let's just clean them up, and as I said, and then what I'm going to do is sort of follow the road round to the left, sorry, to the right today. There'll be a right winger today. And then what I'm going to do is, as you say, go round this motorway and come up that way, and in a few days time I'll go the other way round. Let's keep working away, let's keep working away. That's a private alleyway, guys, so I'm not going to do too much of it. I just got some bits and bobs to just make the front look a little bit better. I'm nearly down at the motorway actually, I've not got too far to go, but I'm going to need to dump these bags, so I've got a few Hollywood facts to go up today, which I'm going to start ploughing through shortly once I've emptied these bags and got to the motorway. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep concentrating on what I've got to do. Lucky I've got the trolley. It was a good idea to bring the trolley. I could never ever dream of carrying this much. Even if I had arms like Arnie, I couldn't carry this much. These bags are incredibly heavy. Thank God I bought the trolley years ago. Thank God I bought this trolley years ago. I think I need to give the trolley a name. Shall we give the trolley a name, guys? Come on, you can name it for me. But we're not going to call it Boaty McBoatface, all right? That one's off the agenda. You can call it Rumpelstiltskin, but you can't call it Boaty McBoatface. So that's not on the agenda. I'm just going to keep ploughing on, guys, in the meantime, as I said, and finish off this little bit here. It is looking a lot better, I must say that. A bit of work can go a long way. So, and then I'll catch you just around the corner, guys, and that's where we're going to start walking up the alley towards the motorway. Right, guys, those bags 1 and 2, they're very heavy. Now, in a couple of days' time, in 3 days' time, I'm going to go that way round. I'm just going to keep walking around that way. Today, I'm going to just go down this little short road and then I'll pick up the M4. You might, if I shut up a minute and this car goes past and another car goes past, you might be able to hear the M4 traffic. So let's see if they pick up these bags by Friday. So it's Tuesday today, as I said, in the summer holidays. So I'm going to put my gloves on as well, because I could encounter a few drug dens down this alley. So time to put the old gloves on. I hate gloves. I hate the gloves. Right, I'll catch you down there, guys. I'll catch you down there. Right, guys, so we're coming into the front of the alley. So I'm expecting a little bit of carnage now, to say the least, along this alleyway. But we're just going to give it a tidy up and walk along. It's probably about 650 metres long down to the Harlington flyover. Now the Harlington flyover was the scene of one of my Super September videos near the end, where I think I got 40 something bags and plus about sort of 15 bags worth of unbaggables, should we say, in the form of bed bases and all sorts of crap. So that's what I'm heading to at the moment. I've got to be honest, I'm looking forward as well to going fishing in a few weeks' time. 2 weeks away in France fishing. Hurrah! And then I'm only back for 5 weeks, and then I go fishing again for another week in France. So that's going to be fun. Hay fever's up at the moment again. Woke up, I've got, excuse me a sec, guys, got to cough my lungs up. Right, that's better. Let's just cough my lungs up. All this pollen around here is upsetting me at the moment. I've got my sunglasses on, got everything on at the moment. It is going to rain, apparently, in a few hours. Due heavy rain, but it's quiet at the moment because, as I said, it's summer holidays. It's about 9:15 on a Tuesday morning, and without the schools, it's just a different scenario on these back streets altogether. Different scenario altogether. Stinks of pee, guys, by the way, just to let you know. Absolutely stinks of pee. That's why I put the gloves on. You could just imagine what was going to happen around here, to say the least. Right, guys, that's a sort of opening volley. I'm going to get into the alley properly now, turn the corner, and missed a couple of bits. Let's keep chugging away. Ooh. I've run into a spot here, guys. I've run into a spot here. You can see what's happening. They're sitting on this log just drinking cans of bloody beer and just chucking them here. loads of them. Squash them down a bit. They're probably up to all sorts of shenanigans here. This is why I put my gloves on. You never know what you're going to run into on these sort of back spots, to say the least. Now I have to find somewhere to dump these bags as well, and they're almost full already. I ain't changed them that long ago as well, if truth be known. I think though, I'm going to come around the other side of this log. I think there's a spot I can cut through in a little while. I seem to vaguely remember it when I ran past years ago. It's like a break in the fence. It'll take me through. It'll take me through back to the road. Oh, there's just loads here, guys. There's absolutely tons here. Yeah, there is a break in the fence. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to show you what I'm up against quickly, and then I'll clean it up off camera. So look, there's all this in here. There's quite a bit in here. Look, here. It's there. It's everywhere. I'll clean it up, guys. Leave it to me. Right, guys. Whew. I'm puffing because I've had to walk a bit. I've had to walk about 200 yards back. I've just left them by this bin and taken a picture. That's bags 3 and 4, and then let's get them while I'm at it. What I'm going to do, go on Barry, you can hear the motorway, guys. What I'm going to do is just report them to the council, and then I'll just have to find out what the street is on Google Maps or something. So let's get back to where I was. I missed. There you go, guys. I said I'd clean it, and I cleaned it, although I've missed one. I'll just go in and get it real quick. Oh, that's better. Right. There you go, guys. That's looking a lot better, a lot more like it should do. So let's keep going down this alley. Just keep going, love. I'll be here a bit. Right guys, I'm running parallel to the M4 motorway, making my way towards Harlington Road Bridge. Just quickly, I'll stop. I found this bucket thing which I'm sort of using to my advantage at the moment. It's getting filled up as well as I slowly make my way along. So far we've done 4 bags, and these are 5 and 6, and this bucket's probably going to make 7 by the time I actually bag it up later on. So I can use it to my advantage a bit. So yeah, that's the motorway there, guys. So going back to where I was, yes, I'm going fishing soon in a few weeks to France. I've got 2-week fishing trip planned, and then the first week's on my own at a lake that I fished just before I set up the YouTube channel. This will be my 2nd time there. And then the 2nd week I've only got to drive 24 miles, and I meet up with all the lads for the big fishing trip. I think there's 13 of us in the lake this year. We're not all fishing though, some of us are guests. We're just coming along for a week away. It's a bit of a laugh. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I said I get back, and I'm only back 5 weeks, and then I've treated my oldest friend who's going to be 60 years old. Hard to think he's going to be 60 years old. He's in tremendous shape. He came over the other week and I said to him, "You look like you're about 35. Albert, I call them all Albert. His name's Stephen, but I call him Albert. So I said, "Albert, you look like you're about 35, mate." I said, "You incredible shape." So he likes to look after himself. He eats really well as well. He doesn't sort of do, he don't do Mackie D's and all that. So yeah, so he's in great nick, and as I said, so I've treated him. By the time this video goes out, we would have had the trip, because it's the 29th of August until early September. So by the time this video goes out, that would have been done and dusted. Oh, there's a bin there, guys. Real quickly, I think I will use it to my advantage. There's one just here, guys, look, and this break in the fence. I'll use that to my advantage, and then what I'm going to do is keep walking down. I'm not going to go all the way back to home as far as filming is concerned. I'm going to stop on up by the alley that I've done on several videos. So in the meantime, let me just empty these bags, and we'll keep chugging away. Right guys, that's better. Emptied those. We've got 6 bags so far. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's about par for what I was expecting, about 10 today by the time I finish. And as I said, I'm going to do a short walk home after that and see what I get as well. But yeah, not bad. So I'm going to go about some, let's call it interesting facts for the sake of it. So when you see these movies, you know, a lot of the actors want to be an actor, lovey. They sort of cheat on their height, their real height. So a bit like the wrestling. I know some of them are billed as like 6'9" when they're 6'6" and whatnot. And they wear sort of high heel shoes walking into the, not those sort of high heel shoes. But they wear some sort of high heel boots walking into the ring to make them appear even bigger. They've got like 3-inch soles on them. So they sort of build. So here's the Hollywood version of that. So I can't remember all their names, guys. I didn't bring my notes with me again like a wally. But I think the first one's Miley Cyrus. There's a Hollywood height on the left of the picture and a real height on the right of the picture. Oh, look, there's a fly tip in here, guys. Look, there's nothing I can do about this apart from report it. I'm not designed to take that, I'm afraid. I'll report it though. I'll take a quick picture and I'll report it. So yeah guys, so you got Miley Cyrus in that first one. I'm trying to do them from memory. So the next one was Scarlett Johansson. So she's billed at whatever height she's billed at, about 5'7". But in reality she's 5'3". There's a picture here with Chris Evans from one of the Avenger films, and it shows it shows her real height and let's say her Hollywood height. I'll just leave that up on the screen a sec, guys. You can have a look at it. I'll try and leave them up as long as I can. Between now and the end of the video, I'll plough through a few. Right guys, I've come out of the alley. I'm worn out. Oh, I've had a tough morning. Just clean this up a little bit. Someone's front garden, but I'll just do them the service as this one off as I'm passing it. Why you just wouldn't bother to clean that yourself is beyond me, but that's the attitude. It's attitude, isn't it? So anyway, let's not let it phase us, guys. I'm going to come up to another one of these telecom boxes in this next road. So stay with me because we're almost done actually. We've only got a little bit to go after this road. So let's go on to a few more actor sizes. I can't remember all their names, guys. So here's Daniel Radcliffe from the Harry Potter series. So in Harry Potter he was a little bit taller than what he actually is in real life. So all the street cleaners here. I was going to say it's looking tidy. Let's have a look though behind this telecom box. I'll leave the picture of Daniel Radcliffe up, guys, in the meantime. So the black bags I shall leave there, guys. Look, it's behind these. Every time there's a box of some description, there's a plethora of crap. Right, just leave me to finish this off a sec, guys. It won't take me long. Just leave me to finish it off. Right guys, I just moved those two bags there just to the edge of the main road so they can get collected, otherwise they'll just sit in that side street forever. So what's the next actor, lovey? Oh yeah, Tom Cruise. So Tom Cruise is billed at whatever, 5'10". I think he's only 5'6" or something in reality. So here's a picture of Tom Cruise with some of the people from, I think it's from the Mission Impossible films. But I've got to say one thing, that street cleaner has done a bloody great job of this. This was all filthy the other day. He's done a great job of it. I can't knock him for that. So I don't know where he was, I didn't see him, but he has done a good job of that. Probably left me little to do then round here. So yes guys, so that's Tom Cruise. This is the next few now. See what they're like. Not too bad by their standards. Not too bad. Let's come the other side, guys. Get to it better. Trying to position myself where you can see him with me without the camera pointing at the floor so much. Like I'll go to edit it and it'll look like shit. Right guys, let's just see what's behind these two bigger ones as well. Oh. Oh yes, there's a bit behind there, guys. Let me just scrape it out, see what we get. Right guys, that's what I dug out. So it's taken me a few minutes, took me about 4 minutes that did. Actually I'm quite pleased I got the gloves on today. I do use gloves, guys. I just normally know where I'm going, and a lot of my videos are streets, and you know, I don't do many parks and where I'm going to run into drug dens and whatnot. I'll leave that for Chile and walk litterless. They're welcome to all my share of that. So I like to go to danger places like the bypass, so I can bump into old Barry Schumacher. He must be in bed at the moment, old Barry. Right, just have a look behind that one as well. Yeah, there's a few behind that one as well, guys. Again, let me scrape it out, guys, and let's see what we can get. Right guys, sorry, I have to go off camera to do that because it just doesn't make for great filming with me leaning over. All you're going to see is that green box in the picture. So it just don't make for great filming, I'm afraid. There's a pile each side. I managed to dig out. And there is one can in there that just will not come out for love nor money. I just can't get the thing out. I've tried and tried and tried, and I don't want to break my stick just for one can. This stick's like 30 quid. Look, it's just one in. I just can't get it. I've tried moving the fence and everything. It's completely weird. I can't even get my foot in there to kick it. Hit it. Leave it. It's not coming out. It's not coming out. Right guys, I'm coming to the end of the video actually. I'm just going to walk up the road here. And I've seen some bags. It must be from the council guy, so I'll dump my bags there with him. I'm going to put one more last Hollywood picture up, which is Vin Diesel, guys. I always thought Vin Diesel was quite a big guy actually, so I always thought he was a good 6 foot odd, but he's done some of these Fast and Furious. I done a Fast and Furious. I done Fast because Mrs. O is furious. So go on Barry. Sorry mate, can't quite hear you in Hammersmith. So yeah, I always thought Vin Diesel was quite a big bloke, but he's only about my height, about 5'9". So here's a picture of him with The Rock, as he's known, The Rock, who is 6'5", I think. So when they done the Fast and the Furious films, they made him look bigger than he was. So right guys, I've reached the end of the video, and I'm going to let you into a little secret. Most of these bags are mine. I did come this way. I came and done the Harlington route a few days ago. So but they're not all mine. The council guy must have added those few here at least, and then obviously a few people have chucked some crap on top, which I'm not going to bother about today. So let me just untie these bags, guys, and put them with the pile, and then we'll just sum up. Right guys, so I've added 2 more bags to that. Some of these were my pile from about 3 days ago that hasn't been collected yet, so I'll get onto the council about that. And obviously the council man's added a couple as well this morning because he's gone in that direction. So that's not bad. I think I've done 8 bags today. I'm pretty pleased with what I've done. A nice sort of loop round the block. I've got about half a mile to go, and I'll just do a bit of litter picking on the way home outside of the video. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. I'll see you in a few days time. I'm going to film that in about 3 days time, and I shall be going in the other direction to where I sort of was today. So in the meantime, guys, thanks very much for joining me. I'm going home for a nice cup of tea. Mrs. O says she's going to spoil me today. Mrs. O actually also did say she might appear on another video, so we better be on our best behaviour if she does. So until then, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you for taking the time out to watch the channel, and you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Catch you on the next one.